The transformation of the Turks into Muslims is a multifaceted historical process that spans several centuries and involves a blend of political, social, and religious factors. This transition can be broadly categorized into several phases: the initial contact with Islam, the gradual spread of Islamic teachings, and the eventual establishment of Islam as a dominant religion within Turkish societies. The Turks, originally a nomadic people from the Central Asian steppes, first encountered Islam through their interactions with the Islamic caliphates and other Muslim powers. This initial contact occurred around the 7th and 8th centuries, when Islamic expansion reached Central Asia. The Umayyad and Abbasid caliphates established trade and diplomatic relations with various Turkic tribes, who were intrigued by the new religion's advanced civilization and prosperous trade networks. The real impetus for the conversion of many Turks to Islam began in the 9th and 10th centuries with the rise of the Seljuk Empire. The Seljuks, a prominent Turkic dynasty, embraced Islam as a strategic move to enhance their political legitimacy and strengthen their power. As the Seljuks consolidated their control over Iran and Anatolia, they adopted Islam not only for its spiritual benefits, but also for its political and economic advantages. The Seljuk conversion to Islam facilitated the integration of Turkish society into the broader Islamic world. This process was not instantaneous, but rather gradual. The Turks began to adopt Islamic customs, legal practices, and cultural norms while retaining some of their traditional Turkic practices. This syncretism helped ease the transition and made Islam more accessible and appealing to the Turks. The spread of Islam among the Turks was also significantly influenced by Sufism, a mystical and devotional aspect of Islam. Sufi missionaries, known as dervishes, played a crucial role in converting the Turks by emphasizing personal spiritual experiences and direct connection with God. The Sufi orders established lodges and centers of learning in Anatolia, which served as important centers of Islamic culture and education. The Sufis' approach to Islam was particularly effective in reaching the Turkish population because it resonated with the existing Turkic spiritual traditions. Sufi teachings often incorporated elements of Turkic shamanistic practices, making the transition to Islam smoother for many Turks. The decisive phase in the Islamization of the Turks occurred with the establishment of the Ottoman Empire in the late 13th and early 14th centuries. The Ottomans, originally a small Turkic state in Anatolia, rapidly expanded their territories and established Islam as the central element of their political and cultural identity. The Ottoman sultans adopted Islam as the state religion, and the empire's governance was heavily influenced by Islamic principles. The Ottomans' promotion of Islam was also reinforced through legal and administrative reforms. Islamic law, or Sharia, became the basis for the legal system, and Islamic institutions such as mosques, madrasas, and charitable endowments were established throughout the empire. This institutionalization of Islam further entrenched the religion within Turkish society. The process by which the Turks became Muslim was a complex and gradual evolution that involved initial contact with Islam, political and economic motivations, the influence of Sufi missionaries, and the consolidation of Islamic institutions under the Ottoman Empire. This transformation was not merely a change of religious affiliation, but a profound cultural and societal shift that shaped the course of Turkish history and identity. The integration of Islam into Turkish life reflects a dynamic interplay between faith, politics, and cultural adaptation, ultimately leading to the establishment of a predominantly Muslim Turkish society.